taking a step forward towards my goal, my dream.
Maximizing your ability, that's why I came here.
It was just always a dream just to come in, handle business, to come here to win.
Alabama's always been a big part of my life.
Anybody's dream to grow up an Alabama fan, be from Alabama, and then go play at the University of Alabama.
I'm telling you, this place is rocking right now. I was just told that I'm in a loud environment where decibels hit 100 dBs.
There's nothing like a huge game on Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Welcome everybody to another edition of the Nick Saban Show presented by Truckworks along with the head coach of the Crimson Tide. I'm Chris Stewart. Coach, always tough when you come to Aggie land, no different today, but congratulations on a 26-20 victory.
Yeah, it was a great win for us. It was a great win for our team. I told our team before the game this is an opportunity for us to make a statement about who we are. And I think who we are is a team that's got great competitive spirit, plays with great toughness, got great resiliency, but also needs to look internally at fixing a lot of things, whether it's penalties or mental errors or things that keep giving the other team a chance. You don't want to ever give the other team a chance. So my takeaway from this game is I'm proud as heck of our guys for the way they compete, the resiliency that they show, the relentless competitive attitude they play with, and we got to play smarter.
Started the game, fell behind a little bit early, 3-0, but then your team was able to get something going with a couple of scores.
Yeah, field position really hurt us in the first half, but I thought Jalen played well. We struggled to run the ball against these guys, but we made a lot of plays in the passing game. Jermaine Burton had a really, really good game and made some really big plays, and we knew that was going to be important for us in this game because they are a really good front seven. They a lot of pressure stunts, but when you do that, you're more susceptible in the back end. So that's what we wanted to take advantage of, and that was probably the difference in the game for us today.
All right, Coach, let's take a look at the first half highlights.
3 tight end set, and again in the shotgun on short yardage. Johnson had to get rid of it in a hurry. It's broken up.
I'll tell you, Dallas Turner gave Max Johnson no time to do anything.
So a good-looking drive is stymied by the Alabama defense.
Watch 15, Turner come off the edge right here. Bam, in his face, no chance, and great coverage from Lawson, the inside linebacker. He's back, he's healthy, and Bama gets a stop.
Good-looking drive. So he looked for number 0 and couldn't quite get it in his hands, and that'll bring out the field goal.
I want to give credit, that was Tim Smith at the end. Wasn't sure who it was, but good protection, but good coverage. Force Max to wait on the throw.
Randy Bond will try 22-yard field goal, and that's his 12th field goal of the year.
A couple wins for this Alabama defense. 2 stops already.
A&M strikes first. Milroe gonna go deep. Man out there. What a catch by Jermaine Burton. That'll quiet the crowd.
Whatever you can do, back shoulder, we can do back shoulder, and this one happened deep downfield. Again, good coverage, but that's modern football right there. Jermaine Burton only played 8 snaps a week ago. Nick said he's our best guy.
He's healthy. A little bit dinged up, but he got the foot down in a 45-yard gain.
And I'll tell you, Milroe took a big hit when he let that ball go.
The veteran Will Reichert out for the field goal attempts of 39 yards. Number 8 all-time scorer in college football history, and that's why he's pretty dependable. Field goal's up and good. So Alabama got a big play from Milroe to Burton, but then stalled. And on a 4th down, Reichert ties it up with a field goal.
That they always feature in these situations.
Milroe. Deep sideline, got it to Burton this time, and it's again DeBerry who was trying to stay with him.
That's the matchup.
It's a 2nd down and 15 for Jalen Milroe and company. McClellan gets out of the backfield. Milroe going deep again, man wide open. Got him. Isaiah Bond, touchdown. 52 yards on the strike, and nobody back there with Bond.
Look at the nice kind of dig and go. A&M only rushed 3 players. The route is run here and then go off the secondary level, and it's gone. The reason, though, time to throw the ball. A&M spied on the play. That means they had 3 rushers, 7 defenders, and 1 guy doing nothing, just watching the quarterback in case he ran.
Second long ball, 1 to Burton. This one 52 yards for a touchdown. And Will Reichard's extra point is up and good.
Only have 3 points so far.
Great place to set up shop at the 22-yard line. Max Johnson
Got him.
goes to the end zone. Touchdown, and it's his brother, Jake. Second hookup for those 2 this year.
Uh-oh. Penalty flag on the celebration. Nice design play. Roll out right.
Johnson under center. The give to Moss. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Coach already talked about it. Some good things in the first half, but you go to the locker room down 17-10.
Yeah, well, you know, big thing was, I mentioned field position, but also they scored because we couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. I think they made 4 straight 3rd downs, you know, on a drive that put them up by 17, maybe 3, maybe 1 before that, but couldn't get off the field on 3rd down, which, you know, when you play good defense and you get them 3rd and 8, 3rd and 10, 3rd and 8, you got to get off the field on 3rd down. And that was the one thing that we addressed at halftime. I think our coach did a really good job at halftime because we come out and played a lot better in the 3rd quarter.
All right, Coach, 17-10 at the break. We'll have more coming up here on the Nick Saban Show, presented by Truckworks.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by the University of Alabama, where legends are made.
Coach, you trail 17-10 at the break. What was the message at the half?
Well, I said before the game, in a place like this, playing on the road, you got to have poise, you got to have confidence, and you got to execute and stay focused on being able to do your job. Do the things that matter. Pay attention to the details that matter in winning. And that's what we didn't do in the first half. So I said it's up to us. Everybody makes a choice and a decision to do that. We're going to be fine in the second half. It's not them beating us, it's us beating us. So let's just eliminate that and we'll be fine. And we came out and played a lot better in the second half.
As we will see in these second half highlights.
60% of the time.
Milroe throws to the outside, complete. This one's to Nyblak, who is going to stretch himself out with that long. A&M joined the league from midfield, 2nd down and 5. Backfield will empty. Milroe, guy in his face, throws, still completed it to Isaiah Bond in a 1st down. From the 37, extra rusher coming. Johnson's got to get rid of it, and it is intercepted.
I don't know. Might have hit
They're going to say incomplete.
One
Low snap. Milroe had to go down to get it. Look out from behind. Throws. Got it to Burton. Touchdown, Alabama.
Coming out of the slot, out of the secondary, McClellan comes right up here and stops the blitz, and that allows the time. Watch this block. Bang. Nothing. Nowhere to go. Gives him time to throw the ball, and it's a
Under 2 minutes in the quarter. Milroe loads, fires long, got a man out there. Burton's got it. Wide receiver in a slot to the left, and now the backfield empties. Milroe on a crossing route to Burton. Jermaine Burton, touchdown, Alabama. $19-yard strike on the run and catch. Burton broke a tackle to get there.
Right now, Jermaine Burton and Jalen Milroe, they're owning this A&M defense. 2 open on an easy slant, 3rd and long, and open by 4 yards. Hard to believe, and busts a couple tackles to put it in the end zone. And that short pass, again, delivered perfectly.
Will Reichard's point after is up and good.
To miss this one.
This one from 41. And it's blocked by Alabama. And they're going the other way. And it's Chris Braswell down the sideline. Alabama scores. There's a flag down back in midfield. 2 offensive linemen falling backwards, getting run over by the Alabama front wall. Johnson goes down, and it's a safety. Well, the ball is actually out too, but it's going to be at least 2 for number 92 for a 1-score game. And Randy Bond, who's hit a couple of times today. This should be a chip shot from 20. just inside the upright on the right side. We'll be back in 30 seconds. The game is down to 6 points.
Coach, again, 26-20, the final. I know in film study you'll break down a lot of things you would love to have back, but so many good things that allowed your team to win this game today.
Well, there are a lot of good things. I mean, Jalen played great. I mean, he threw for over 300 yards. Jermaine Burton had 9 catches for almost 200 yards. But it was a team effort, and the defense came up big when they needed to. I mean, the safety was huge to make it a 2-score game. You know, at the end of the game, we got some, big stops in the third and fourth quarter. They only scored 3 points in the second half. So I'm really proud of our team. I just, even at the end of the game, though, their last drive when they kick a field goal, 2 penalties and a big play based on missed tackles. Jalen throws the ball out here when the game's over. The only reason we were going to run a play is we were hurrying up to run a play because we didn't know if they would review knee being down on the conversion. Otherwise, we're kneeling on the ball, and he throws the ball out there and stops the clock. So just things like that are all sort of learning lessons that we need to learn from, so that we don't have those issues in the future and give our opponents opportunities.
26-20 was the final. Alabama winner, moving to 2-0 now in 3-0, in Southeastern Conference play. We got more coming up. Stay with us here on the Nick Saban Show, presented by Truckworks.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by T-Mobile, bringing 5G to hometowns across the SEC and proud partner of Alabama football. Coke, with zero sugar and refreshingly delicious. Is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself.
Coach, what was the turning point for you in this ball game?
I think the turning point was when they picked Jalen off, and then a play or two later, Caleb Downs makes the interception, and then we score a touchdown. I think that changed the momentum of the game for us, and that was the turning point. That was a big play.
All right, Coach. Lady who's been a part of your staff, I think since you first came here, Ginger Gilmore. She was working with physical health, athletic training when she first became part of your staff, but she is someone who works with the mental health standpoint of your players now.
Yeah, well, we've had a mental health program for probably 25 years, and I always love having someone who has a great relationship with players, which Ginger does. It's very well respected. We have 2 psychiatrists and a sports psychologist that she works with. Players know that they can come to her whenever they need help, and she just does a fantastic job because the players trust her, and she's been a great asset to our organization.
This week, Coach, we go Mercedes-Benz All Access, learning more about Ginger Gilmore, Assistant AD for Behavioral Medicine.
I'm Dr. Ginger Gilmore, and I'm the Assistant Athletic Director for Behavioral Health and Wellness at the University of Alabama. I'm in my 27th plus year at the university, and I love how my role has expanded to include the mental health for the student athlete. So with Behavioral Health and Wellness, we provide resources in mental health for all 600 plus student athletes, and our team has grown, which is the exciting part. Last year, we spoke about behavioral health and wellness, but we didn't have a team. And this year is very exciting because we've added 4 new hires to our team. We've added 4 social workers, and they are over different sports and are helping with case management. So this allows us to really know what the student athlete needs and provide those resources in a ready manner. We work closely with the athletic trainers for all sports. I think that is the basis of the success of our model, is the integration of behavioral health care and utilizing that athletic training space as a way to communicate and really get to know the needs of the student athletes. So I would like for y'all to take some time to meet each of our social workers and see which sports that they cover and know a little bit about them, because they're each unique and they're great hires to the athletic department.
Hi, my name is Kiana Winston. I am originally from Fort Worth, Texas. I came to the University of Alabama to pursue my bachelor's in psychology. I was a gymnast here for 4 years, from 2015 to 2018. I then went on to get my master's degree in social work and now serve football, women's basketball, and gymnastics here at the University of Alabama in behavioral health and wellness.
Hello, my name is Liana Hendricks Boylan, and I am from Montgomery, Alabama. I received my bachelor's from Stillman College, and I received my graduate of master's in social work from the University of Alabama. I am an Air Force reservist. Sports that I work with are volleyball, tennis, and track.
Hi, I'm Emma Jane Warren. I am from Fernandina Beach, Florida. I graduated with my Bachelor's of Social Work from Florida State University. I was on their cross country and track teams, and then I graduated in 2022, and then 2023 from Alabama with my Master's of Social Work. My primary sports are women's rowing, men and women's golf, and baseball.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Gibson, and I earned both my BSW and MSW degrees here at the Capstone. In 2016, I returned to the university and joined the School of Social Work, where I worked primarily with our graduate students through their field placement experiences. It was in this where I met Dr. Gilmore as we worked to develop a field placement here within the Sports Medicine and Behavioral Health Department. And I was fortunate enough to work with our students through their experiences there, and am very excited to be part of the team now, serving our student athletes. I work primarily with soccer, softball, and swimming and diving.
So we really appreciate Dr. Bell, Greg Byrne, Jeff Allen, and Coach Saban for helping us lead the way with the hiring of social workers in sport. This has been a great addition to the athletic department staff and is really enabling us to meet the needs of the student athlete and work in a preventive way rather than a reactive way. And this is great timing because we have a lot of mental health awareness weeks coming up in October, and so I really hope that you pay attention to some of our social media posts.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by Coke with zero sugar and refreshingly delicious. Is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself.
Coach, love letting you talk about your players, especially one who gets to come back to his home state today and get a win, the Aledo, Texas native, Jace McClellan.
Yeah, Jace has been a fantastic player for us. He's a great person. You know, I don't think the guy's ever been in my office for not doing the right thing. I mean, I don't care if it's class, you know, player, doesn't matter. And he's a great competitor. He's really played well for us this year.
Coach, he was happy today as the rest of your players were after the win against the Aggies.
Jace McClellan, running back, Fort Worth, Texas. I just graduated, so my major was public health, and I plan to do being a PT. Physical therapy. It's very special, just finish some chapter in my life early, while I'm still working on football, still being here. I can actually work on some other stuff. My dream is to go to the NFL, so after that, I'm working towards that, getting in there, however long that lasts, try to get to physical therapy after. Being in the NFL is something I always thought about since I've been playing football. So I was like 4 years old, growing up, watching those guys play football. I grew up watching the Cowboys, so that's a team that I really wanted to play for. Basically, I began playing football, when I was little. My parents wanted me to do something outside of the house, so they put me in football. My other brothers was playing, and then I just fell in love with it. I actually played almost every position on the field. I started off playing lineman because I was bigger than everybody. Then they tried to put me in quarterback, and it didn't work out. Then I played defense, so I started playing safety, and then I started playing linebacker. And then I was the biggest one on the team, so they put me at DN. And then one time my running back got hurt, so they threw me at running back, and ever since then I've been running back. So what's most important to me is family, because family is always there, whether you win, lose, doing good or bad, they're always there for you, holding you back. So my family consists of me, my mom, I got two brothers, they're my god mom and my god family, they're always, and I really a big family, they all support. They was all down here this weekend. Everybody came to support me for graduation, so I love my family. The thing I like most about being here at Alabama, it reminds me of my hometown, like where I played football in high school. It reminds me of that small town. Everybody's really gathered around for one thing, and that's the football. What it feels like to walk to that, there's a lot of appreciation for it. You see, there's a lot of people that love this thing. There's a lot of people that just supports us. Coming out there and just a lot of expectations for us, so we got to fill up those a lot because there's a lot of greatness that came here before me. And, just keep excelling there with that greatness, working towards that and just putting the work in for that. When I first got here, I started working in the community, trying to get back to the kids, working to give away clothes, going to the shelters, giving out food, we would go to schools, hand out, feed them, help them around, teach them around. So it's basically another thing, going to schools and reading. My mind said going into my senior year, this is my last year, it's the last one. So I gotta be different, gotta put everything on the table and lay it all out. I would just like to say to the fans, thank you for supporting us, thank you for loving us, showing us, supporting us during our dedication and being by our side.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by Ford. The Ford F-150 helps make your game day traditions bigger and better, season after season.
Coach, what's next is thankfully a home game after 2 straight weeks on the road.
Yeah, well, you know, Arkansas, homecoming, those are all, you know, homecoming tradition is something that's, you know, fantastic for a lot of people. But it's going to be a challenge for us. You know, Sam does a great job in getting those guys ready, and they've got a really good quarterback. So we're getting some guys beat up. So we got to take care of our business and do what we need to do to correct some of the problems and issues that we have so that we don't help other teams. But I'm certainly looking forward to playing in Bryant-Denny Stadium. I can tell you that after being here today.
We are looking forward to it as well, Coach. 8 a.m. is when our radio coverage starts on the Crimson Tide Sports Network. 11 a.m. kick on homecoming Arkansas, the opponent. For Coach Saban, I'm Chris Stewart. Thanks for joining us here on the Nick Saban Show, presented by Truckworks.
The Nick Saban Show is brought to you by Coke with zero sugar and refreshingly delicious. Is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. The University of Alabama, where legends are made. And by Trustmark, people you trust, advice that works.